Good morning, Lulu. Hope you're well. Good morning, Dorothy. How are you doing? Good morning, Lou. How are you? Good morning, Karen. I hope you're doing well. We've got a fair bit to talk about today, so we'll see what goes on. Good morning, Gitten. Hope you're well. Glad you're well, Lou. I'm pleased to hear that after recent events. Good morning, Margaret. How are you doing? So, I've got some good news. I've got some announcements to make. Just waiting for a few more moments for people to come in, and then I'll start the general greeting as always. It's quite foggy out today due to rain again, but it's all good, you know. We're still outside, that's a bonus. I did manage to film some of the lake today with the birds on there, with the fog in the background, and I tell you what, it really made the birds stand out really clear in the video. So they're going to be shorts over the next few days. So I've just noticed that a few of you have actually got new symbols at the side of your names. I don't know what they are, so glad you're doing well. Getting, yep, coffee's always a good thing, or tea in the morning. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy that walk. It's certainly a good day for it. Well, we're 4 minutes in, so that'll do. I think we've got 9 in and 4 likes. Don't forget to click that like button, it does help. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody around the world. Hope you're doing well. I'm not too bad. I'll talk about the elf in a bit. But welcome to the channel. Yeah, Lou's got that symbol there as well. So, I've no idea what that's all about. Whether I've pressed something on my phone or what. I just don't know. But yeah, it's got like a symbol next to where you've typed on my screen. Don't know. But yeah, I'm down at the stream again, the normal live spot. And I'll give you all a sneak peek of something that I've just found. Now, you know I come here quite a lot, and I've just found something that's ancient. So I've googled it because I wasn't sure what it was. I knew it was a tooth, but that's very old. It's solid. And online it's saying it's either an ancient cow tooth or a bison tooth. Now, bison teeth, they'd be a lot more fossilised in the UK. So I think that's going to be a cow tooth. And it's going to be at least 500 years in age, because this is an open park. There's not been cows in this area since the medieval times. So that's going to date from there. But that's an impressive one to actually put in the display cabinet. Yeah, so all this stream, Lulu, there's 3 miles of stream. There's not a single piece of litter or rubbish in that. I've cleared that completely over the last 10 years. So you've got full sunshine. Nice. I've not had no notices of any gifted memberships come through. Still the same 20 people as of before. But yeah, that's going to be at least from the 14 or 1500s. After that, this area became mining. That's why the streams here, it was an open cast mine for shales and coal. And about half a mile away, maybe a mile, there used to be a lead mill where there was burning and making lead. So there's a lot of history in this very woodland. But when it was industrialised, that's when every single animal was taken away. So there were definitely no animals here after 1500. So it's a very good find. I don't believe that, Lou. You know, you're just you, and that's how it is. We like it. But yeah, but back in them days, the cows wouldn't have actually been ate. They'd have basically been used for farming and for basically pulling the ploughs, things like that. Horses were very expensive, so people used oxen and cows for the same purpose. Good morning, Ellie. Hope you're doing well. So most people in medieval times, they'd have been eating more shellfish, oysters, things like that. Occasional pork, things like that. As you can see, it's really foggy out there. It's quite warm, 7 degrees here, Celsius. So it's not a cold day at all. So if you remember, I did a live with Pirates on Deck right at this very spot a few weeks ago, and I was actually offered a few days or so ago some Pirates on Deck merchandise gifted from Andy Leffer of Pirates on Deck, Rayno Cash as he's known, Grayson, and basically, good morning Steve, Mudlarker, hope you're well. He's actually gifted 2 mugs, and I was going to do a Christmas Day giveaway with them, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it for the people that was actually there in the live for when we was talking and interviewing Andy several weeks ago. And I did the draw this morning, and happy to announce there's 2 winners from people that was in the chat. So David Tollerton, your name came out. You've actually got a Pirates on Deck mug coming to you. You do need to message me your address so that we can get that over to you. That will be sent directly from Pirates on Deck. So congratulations, David Tollerton, for that one. And the second one to come out was Margaret Mavet. So I've got your address already. If I'm okay to forward that address, I'll forward that on to Andy, and that will be sent out after Christmas to you. So that's one of the announcements. So I'd like to give my congratulations to both of you. I know you were both here, and I know that you both checked out the channel. So that's really, really cool. Thanks, Lou. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay to forward the address. Okay, thank you, Margaret. I'll get that over to him today. Obviously, with it being so close to Christmas, it's going to be after Christmas that it's posted, so it doesn't go missing in the final run-up to Christmas. Thanks, Lou. I know he's going to appreciate that. Oh, definitely, Lee. David enjoys a cup of tea, for sure, so he'll definitely like that. And now, for those that don't know Pirates on Deck, it's a funny pirate-themed sitcom, and it's been going a couple of seasons now, and they're just about to start season 3. So that's really, really good news. Now, I'm giving a big shout out to Andy as well from Pirates on Deck, because surprising me, I didn't know about it, but he sent me a new tricorn hat and a bag of chocolate gold coins. So that was a surprise that I didn't know about. So again, if you haven't checked him out, please do. I've posted links on my Facebook before. I've posted them on YouTube. So if you haven't seen them, obviously you've not been looking on the community tabs and things. But they are there. I will be posting a link up to Pirates on Deck again, mentioning the winners. And I'm going to put a link up for Pirates on Deck as well. So anybody that isn't familiar with them, please check them out, and make sure you give them a like and subscribe. So today it's quite an important day for a lot of people. Not for some people, but for a lot of people. Today it is Yuletide, so it is the winter solstice day. So solstice blessings to everybody that actually celebrates that out there. And on my next live, Christmas Day, I'll be wishing everybody a happy Christmas. There will be a link on the community post when I've finished the lively. I haven't got the ability to do that on my phone. If Dorothy's able to drop the link for Pirates on Deck, or anybody that's subscribed, I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, the funny little sitcom. They do pirates travelling around conventions, things like that, and to pirate festivals. Really good people. So thanks, Lou. Really, really appreciate all you do. So thank you very much for that. So, yeah, I'm going to say greetings to Kev in the background as well. So, I know he does, it's just a bit too early for him at the minute. I'm just going to have to shift positions because standing in a place too long, it does hurt the back. So, we've got 29 in with 9 likes. So, hello to everybody in the background as well. But yeah, happy solstice to everybody out there that celebrates it. No, I think Steve Sheffield is actually really busy working at the minute, mudlarking with Steve. So it's that time of year, everybody's busy. But he'll be around again when he can be. I know that for sure. So, Lou, thank you. Pirates on Deck link there for anybody that wants to check it out. He's on IMDb, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I think he's also on other platforms as well. But yeah, City Steve, as we call him, he's doing really, really well. I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago, but he's definitely busy. So, for those that don't know, Lilu's just asked me a question, a brief definition of the solstice. So, it's basically where people celebrate the coming of light. Today is the shortest day. It's going to be dark at 10 to 4 tonight, this afternoon. So the solstice basically marks the coming back of longer days and bringing that festive joy to people. Bringing the old Christmas tree, sign of rebirth and life, things like that. And it's part of a 12-day festival ending on the 1st of January. So it might not seem it, but tomorrow when you wake up, there's definitely going to be a few more seconds of light every single day until springtime, and then we've got a lot more light, and that means a lot more adventures, a lot more time to be out camping and doing things that we have to do in life. So that's a good thing. Summer's definitely on the way, spring as well. And as you all know, it's going to be a very, very busy year this year for us on the channel. And I'm going to meet David on the 29th of this month as well. So, or the 30th, I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, Monday next week, I'll be going over seeing him. And yeah, that's going to be a good day. We're going to have a day out, and basically David's going to see how I edit videos so that he can start making long form videos as well. So that's something new. And then a few days after that, I'm going back to Plymouth, where I'll go and see Lilu, and I'll be going into Cornwall as well. Basically just see what happens down there, see what filming I can do, and see what the winter weather is like down there. As you all know, I want to move to the coast, so if it's an area that looks okay, we'll see what's what. So that's the plans for the immediate 7 days of January, end of the month into January. So that's all good. And something else I found as well, also in that little beck, is not something that people would recognise, but I've done archaeology and I've dug things like this up before. So what we've got, that's definitely a shaped stone. So you can see it's flat on one edge, it's peg-like. And it's carved on this side, you can see where it's been carved down. So what we've actually got there, it's got an end cap on it as well. We've actually got a stone peg. So this side is where you would have a wooden beam, and then this side would be used to anchor. So imagine it like that in the ground, and that would basically be a stone peg for holding a wooden timber support in a building. And this side is where the wood were. The stone prevented dry rot from the wood rotting in the ground, and then this would be all packed with gravel and stones around the side. Now these often date from the Bronze Age through to the medieval times, and they are literally just a stone peg for supporting buildings, things like that. And because this is a small one, this would have been maybe for something like the centre post to a fence that would have kept cattle in and animals. So definitely pre 1500 on that one as well. Just shows you never know what's out there. And this is a river that I've been through many times. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a very good year next year. Thanks, Dorothy, for posting Pirates on Deck up as well. Dark there in your area, okay. Yeah, I don't really rate Stonehenge. Too busy. I'd much rather go to places that are a bit more quiet and personal. Would I go to Stonehenge on Solstice Day? No, I wouldn't. Various reasons, but I like my peace and tranquility. So I prefer the stone circles, tombs, things like that that's further away. So let's catch up on chat, because I know I'm a little bit behind, but it's okay. But yeah, Lou, if you definitely want to meet up, we can sort something out for sure. Whether it's pre-arranged or whatever, just let me know and we can sort that out. Obviously, if it's in a local tea shop near to you, all you have to do is physically turn up to the shop and I'd already be there. So that's something we could do. I know Karen would like to meet you some point. A lot of people in here would actually. So you never know. We might be able to arrange it where we have a group meet one day, or we do FaceTime through a group meet, something like that. But no matter what, Lou, know this: distance is nothing. We're always here for you. We're always here as friends, and we're always in spirit here for you as well. We always will be. And if we can meet one day, that's an extra bonus. But until that point, you've always got us here online, regardless. Good morning, Joe Dirt Treasure. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in here. Good morning, Colleen. How are you doing? Yeah, we could maybe do a Zoom, Lou. I just don't know how to do such a thing. So we'll work something out on that one. It might even just be like a WhatsApp call, something like that, if you've got that app. Because you can have camera on that, so that would be possible. Good morning, Aqua Donkey Prospecting. Hope you and your family's getting better. Welcome in, and I'm loving how chat's flying and you're talking to each other. That makes me so happy. So I will be live Christmas morning as well. Well, no, not Christmas morning. 1 p.m. UK time, which is going to be 6 or 7 a.m. USA times. So, Lou, as I said, you can't physically be with us, but one day you may be able to be with us with, like you say, FaceTime, things like that. And if we can arrange it so that we have a meet up down near you, then some of us will try to get there. I know Margaret would try. She's not too far from you. It'd just be nice, you know. But we'll sort something out for certain. So I can honestly say every single person here I absolutely love. You're all pillars of the community. You all keep coming back here and you're all very much supporting the channel. So I really appreciate all of you. You're not just friends, you're like family to me as well. Would it be possible for somebody to drop Joda Treasure's link and also Colleen as well, please? Because as I say, they are welcome in here. Aqua, you need to drop your link as well, brother. It's been a while since you've done that. As I say, we're all about keeping everybody supported. And I want everybody to be able to check everybody's channels. Thank you, Lee. Really appreciate that. As I say, we're all friends here and we'll get on. So it's all good news. Yep, there you are, Lou. Margaret would definitely be up for a meet-up. I'd definitely be up for a meet-up. So Steve would be up for a big lark meet-up. The problem with that, Steve, is finding a location what would be safe enough for everybody to do that. And obviously the travel. Not everybody drives. And doing it in a location where you got 15, 20 people, sadly, it's one of those that everybody's responsible for their own safety. So when it comes to meet up, it's going to basically be a camping meet up where nothing really can go wrong as long as you're not near the fire. So Aqua, thank you very much, brother. Really appreciate you. How's Beth and everyone doing? I hope they're doing well. But yeah, Steve Mudlarker, when I'm on my phone, I can actually drop links as well. But it does mean going out of chat to get the link for the appropriate channel, copy it, go back into chat and paste it. Now, as I am a head moderator on several groups, obviously it's important that I actually stay in chat when I'm on other people's chat, just so things don't go too badly. And I'm going to give a shout out today to Green Oasis Adventures as well. He's quite busy, but like I say, I'm giving a shout out to the Green Oasis. Henrik, we all know who he is, so please keep him in your thoughts. And just say hello to him when he's able to come back online again. Good morning, Heavy Metal Detecting Passion. Hope you're well. How are you doing today? What's the weather doing over there? Yeah, Lou, I know exactly what you mean on that one. And so, you know what? Let's all buy the steak and arrange a meet up. We'll be nervous about it. I know we will, but we're all good friends. We've had a long time to get to know each other. And I certainly trust every single person in this room right now. So, like I say, you're not just friends anymore. You've become my online family. Without YouTube, I wouldn't have that. And that's exactly the reason why I'm going to be live Christmas afternoon, 1 p.m. Just so that I'm here for everybody. That's going to be 6-7 o'clock USA time, I think. As I say, I've got something special coming up Christmas morning. And I'm going to be doing some give backs as well. So I'll let you know on the live when that's going to be. I'll have a pen and paper. And then I'm going to be writing names down of people that want to be involved with that. Now, obviously, everything's going to be a mystery. I don't know what I'm going to be sending people. But it's going to be old finds that I found. Sticker packs, coins, maybe bits of silver as well. But as I say, it will be subscriber mode only. So it's going to be one of those. If you're subscribed, it gives back. If you're not subscribed, then unfortunately you won't be able to enter. And I thought if we set it subscriber mode only, it keeps away some of the chaos from the people actually coming in just to cause trouble. So, could we have Heavy Metal Detecting Passions link up as well, please? Definitely respected members of the community. And definitely need to have their link up here as well. So, Karen, it's one of them. We can sort something out. I'm thinking maybe doing 2 meetups. One in Yorkshire and one down south. So Lilu's a long way as well. So he'd probably be able to do the Kent Sussex meetup. Mudlarking with Steve, City Steve, Karen. We couldn't arrange to do a Yorkshire meetup for sure. David would probably be able to attend the Yorkshire meetup and possibly the Kent meetup as well, depending on times and things that's happening. Good morning, Magnetman Brit. Hope you're well. I'll be wishing everybody a Merry Christmas on Thursday. Today is solstice. Greetings to people as well. So for the people that celebrate that, happy solstice as well. Good morning, Fran Joyce. I hope you're well. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced the name. But good morning. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Dorothy. Really appreciate that link being dropped. Finally recovered. Oh, Aqua, you have just brought me the best news ever. I've been sending prayers out, making sure that you're okay. And now to hear that you are, that's me happy. So thank you very much for that. But yes, on Thursday I will be doing a Christmas message, Christmas give back, and that, as I say, is subscriber mode only. So today I'm sending solstice greetings to people, for people that actually do that as well. You know, we all have different things going on, different thought patterns. So I like to include everybody out there doesn't matter what religion or anything you are, we all get along and we all do our own thing. We keep it peaceful, respectful, and I think it's going well, you know. If anybody has anything that they don't like about the channel, I'd like to know. And then if it's something that can be addressed, we'd look into it. But I really do think that the channel's going nicely. Thank you, Aqua, for putting that link up. If you haven't checked out Aqua Donkey Prospecting, please do. He's got a very fine prospecting channel over United States. He does do lives as well. And they're very much worth attending. And so plenty of people in there that's good to get to know as well. So, Mudlarker Steve, Loopy Lou, we love you, matey. That's coming from Mudlarker Steve as well. So, Lou, again, thank you for putting Aqua's link up. Really appreciate that. Definitely is. I'd be lost without the YouTube because I'd be on my own. I wouldn't know anybody. I wouldn't talk to anybody. Not because I don't want to, but because all my friends are far away. So YouTube is very good for that. But Lou, we've all said it, and I'll say it again, I love you as well. So, all of you out there, you know, I appreciate what you did the other week for putting hearts up for Lou. She is, and she doesn't realise, a very strong part of all the communities that she's in. And she's highly respected. So that's always a good thing. Good morning, Claire. Hope you're doing well. So Margaret, Lou's not upset. She's actually very, very happy at the moment. And I know she'll appreciate the big hugs. But Lou's never really felt truly accepted. And on this channel, for sure, she will be accepted with all our hearts. So definitely would, Lou. So if we can sort something out, obviously when the weather's a bit warmer, because it is affecting my back being in the cold, so it's going to be when it's a bit warmer. We'll definitely sort something out for springtime, and me and David will come down, and we'll stay somewhere. You know, we'll book a hotel or something. Gives us time to save up for that as well. Yep, no problem, Aqua. Message received. So I'll let him know if he's about, and to message you. Lou says, Lou, you are one of the nicest people I've met on YouTube. And take it from me, Lou, he really means that because he speaks his mind. So that's a good thing. Aqua, thank you for posting Heavy Metal Detecting's link as well, and same to Lou. And Dorothy, you're all on the ball. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we've got a lot of rain still due. We've got the fogs again. But main thing is we haven't got the snow and ice, so let's all be appreciating that. But yeah, Mudlarking with Steve, maybe we could arrange a meet up with Karen, David, myself, and City Steve to maybe come up your way at some point. We could have a meet up there. I know Karen's further up that way, so it would be possible for her to meet around that area. So yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody as well, and thanks to everybody saying it back as well. Now, I will say, when I meet up with Lou, it will be a case of it's just going to be private, but I'll do a live stream whilst I'm in the area. So if anybody does want to talk, they can do through the live itself, and then basically just go from there. Right then, Lou, if you've never done any of it, how's about when I come down there, we attempt a magnet fish at some point down there. David's not done it. I know he'd like to try it as well. Potentially meet up with Magnet Man Brick, because he's not too far away. He's in Hampshire, so he could easily get to Essex-Sussex borders. Thanks for posting Grant's link up. I hope I didn't miss him. But finders keepers, if you're there in the background, hello. Let me just scroll down. So yeah, Gillingham, that's a place that I couldn't remember, Lou. So I've never actually been there ever, so I'd like to do a town tour, village tour of that area. So let's sort that out through email, and I'll definitely come and have a tour around that area. And if I get to meet up with you, that's the added bonus. We'll have a cup of tea together and just a general chill out. So that'd be really nice. Like I say, it'd be nice if we get David there as well. Good morning, Bob Craft. Hope you're doing well. You've got grass come back again, so that's good news. No ice, no snow, no flooding. That's good. But I definitely want to meet up with Margaret as well. So we've already talked about it. We've said it's going to happen. We just don't know when. So we need to coordinate dates and start planning things. Obviously, I've got a trip to America next year coming up. Hopefully, I get to see Aquadonkey and Dorothy. And I'd also get to see Georgianne Rose whilst I'm over and bear prospecting. That would be nice to do. So, Mudlarking with Steve, why don't you drop your link as well? You're more than welcome, you're blue, so go for it. But yeah, I know, Lou, you are exactly how you are on screen as you are in real, and that's what we really do love about you. Good morning, Lady Sky. Hope you're well. Did I miss somebody? Yeah, no. Still going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the chat, because I know I'm missing things. Thank you very much, Marking with Steve. Really appreciate that. Thank you for Lady Sky's link up there. Again, Lady Sky, excellent channel. If you haven't checked it out already, please do so. So, again, as I say, thank you for posting that link, Dorothy. Really appreciate it. Francois, thank you very much. Really appreciate that one. Much love to you as well. But yeah, like I say, I'm doing a Christmas give back for the subscribers. I'd like people that's in here now to be in here on Christmas if you can. Even if it's just to say hello. It gives you a chance to be in with those give backs. I know it could be a very, very busy day for everyone. but definitely would like to see people. As I say, even a friendly hello and just a quick Merry Christmas message, it'll mean a lot to a lot of people. Sweet, Magnet Man. So I'm going to take you up on that because I've got to come to Southampton at some point. So maybe we could go dip in there and throw them magnets out, recover some relics and trash, clean the environment that bit more as well. I know you are, Dorothy, and it's going to be a good thing. So, like I say, it's something to look forward to. It's going to seem a bit weird going to America and not seeing Deneen, but you know what? I'll get to see Deneen in November, and then we can't actually be apart at that point, so it's going to be good. So I'd like to give a shout out as well, because it's that time of year, to Benny at Kratos Magnetics. He's the guy that I actually pick for the magnets. It doesn't matter who you use, because you're still using a magnet to clean the environment, to recover trash, and to find things in the water. Sorry, I'm getting dew from the trees above me. But yeah, shout out to Benny at Kratos, Team Kratos. I use the Artemis, and it's a very strong, powerful magnet. 2,400 pound pull, 360 magnet. And don't let anybody tell you that it's not a good magnet, because I used mine for 2 years. I'll be getting a brand new one next year. And trust me, when that bottom plate comes off it, ooh, you've seen the videos, folks, of what I found in the past, and over 100 cannonballs, all with the Artemis. So you've seen the weight that it can pull, the heavy train rails, things like that. And I know a lot of the Americans are using the Artemis as well, and Kratos magnets. And I will be importing a new one over at some point. Yep, River Medway, you can mudlark there as well. So Steve means his link. He's put a mistype there. So don't worry, Steve. We know what you meant, and we know it just come through. So don't worry about that. It won't be removed. So I have posted a short up as well. Good morning, Cat and Jack. So I have posted a short of the wedding ring that I'm having. It's been talked about, it's been selected, and that is going to be black fire opal. It's more of a reddish burgundy colour, rose gold, and proper meteorite fragments as well. It's got a lot of spiritual meaning to it, but to have something that's my birthstone as an opal and meteorite is such a sacred thing. Deneen's ring is going to be rose gold, purple agate, and meteorite from Europe as well. So it's all going to be really, really nice. As I say, that the one that Deneen's having, that's going to be shown when Deneen shows that. The ring has actually been ordered. We're just checking on the final size measurements, and then once that comes through, the ring will be made. It's a custom made one, as is my wedding ring. However, I will not be having an engagement ring. It's just going to be the wedding ring for me, because I'm not really a jewellery wearer. So when I wear jewellery, it's got to be something meaningful. Magnet Man, really do appreciate that offer. Thank you very much for that. So, as I say, we'll sort something out in the new year. Something else I'm going to talk about as well is the back machine as well. Thank you for pressing those likes. But no, I know that Magnet Man has a guest room, and I know that he does welcome people a lot, so that's a good thing. We know what you meant, Steve. So, a big shed. Now, I've got a story about that as well, but that's for another day. Unfortunately, when I went to see people in Hampshire, they made me stay in the shed, and to be honest, I was a bit hacked off about that. There was a spare settee, there was a spare bed, but they made me stay outside. So you can understand why I never went to stay there again with them people again. But that's for another day. Yep, I'm the same, Margaret. Steve knows that I do lots of mistypes and things. It's basically just not being able to type properly for various reasons. Now, Christmas Day, I have got a cake as well for Christmas Day. So, Lou, be prepared for that one. It's going to be a good cake, definitely. Thank you, Margaret. We had to talk about it, and that particular ring, I just really wanted something that was extraterrestrial, space related with the meteorite, and then my birthstone as well. And I've always wanted to own a fire opal of some sort, so at least that way I got to do both in one go. Thank you, Karen. As I say, Danine's going to be posting hers up as and when she can, but she's not going to do that until she does the big reveal in a video, which will be February. Danine's got a birthday coming up as well on the 11th of January, so I've got to sort something out for that as well. So we'll see what goes on. Now, also, if it would be possible, trying to get Miss Danine's watch hours up if we can. If anybody could watch her playlist, I'd really appreciate that. It shows all the Alaska scenery, moose out there, and various travel in that area. So, Steve, you really have missed the plot because you've not been on recently. I'm getting married, Steve. I got engaged on the 23rd of November. So that's who. It's me and Miss Danine from Alaska. So I think you're up to speed now, but as you never asked, obviously you never knew. So that's why it's important for people to attend the lives or to watch the videos, because they find out what's going on. So I don't talk about things on Facebook. I actually don't like Facebook, and I might be coming off Facebook very, very soon. So it will be most likely next year just the YouTube. I will still run the Instagram for putting photos up, but that will be about it. So Dorothy, I did post a short this morning of my actual wedding ring. That's on there for people to see. So I'd like to know what you think about that one. Yeah, honestly, Mudlarkin was Steve. When you're told you can stay in the shed, it's really not a good thing. And you can understand why I'm no longer friends with them people as well. So we'll never ever speak of those or go to that particular area to see those again. But you know what? It's like you just don't feel right when you've got to sleep in a shed. You know, when there's sofas, when there's beds, you expect to be taken care of. So, Fran's posting the tea. So, are you ready for it, Lou? Where's the helicopter? So, talking about Lou's helicopter, Lou's Brews will be making a start in January. And the Mudlarking helicopter that I found will be making trips around the UK to start. It'll be going over to America, to Sweden, most likely even to the Dutch areas as well. Tea, coffee, same thing. It's still a nice warm drink. So yeah, we have got Lou's Brews to look forward to. For those of you that don't know, that's going to be the Mudlarking helicopter that's been cleaned and repaired, repainted. And then that's going to be put into a box, stickers, and a flight logbook where people can write in there a bit about where they are, what they thought about the find, and about the comedy we have of Lou's Brews. That all came from a shot of me doing a helicopter sound and basically looking for it. And Lou said she was sending a cup of tea, so as we never received the cup of tea, the helicopter signified Lou's Brews. The helicopter in the river, well, Lou's Brews crashed into the river along with the splinter cake. So you want to hear about that one, ask Lou on that one. But Lou's splinter cake is going to be page 1 of the Magnetic North How Not to Cook cookbook as well, which will be available to members only initially. And I've also got people from America writing into that cookbook as well as kettle cooking, outdoor cooking without supplies, and various other cooking disasters that you wouldn't want to do, but they are actually quite hilarious. So yeah. No, Lou, your cake is definitely something special. I'll give it that. Oh wow, I'm way behind on chat. It's definitely going to be a wonderful year. As I say, I want to go over, see the Americans. I want to get Deneen over here as well. That's the most important thing. Obviously, we've got to sort out passports, visas, places like that. We've got to sort me moving in between as well. So it's going to be very, very busy. Take care, Francois, and I'll see you again very, very soon. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you, Dorothy. So, let's have a look. Yeah, Lou's Brews. Yeah, Steve, you've got to find out about that one. And if you want to be involved, we can send the helicopter to you as well. Just put something in the box. Fill out the logbook, the flight logbook. And then that'll be sent to Lou after it comes back to me. So basically, I'll do a video on it. I'll do some readings from the book. And then as a memento of Lou, basically the helicopter, the stickers, the finds, whatever goes into the box chocolate, things like that, cups of tea. It all gets sent to Lou, and then Lou gets a special Magnetic North care parcel, basically. It's going to take 3 to 5 months to do it, to send it everyone. So that'll be good. Yeah, the pigeon, that actually might make it, but the pigeon was Glasgow Magnet Fishing's thing. The helicopter's mine. So unfortunately, Steve, given the state of the helicopter, parachutes wasn't required. Repairs was done to the helicopter, but it's been rebranded, repainted, and it's got Lou's Brews monogram on the side of it. So good morning, Beth. I'm glad to hear that you're all well over there now. Good to see you, and wishing you a Merry Christmas as well. So I did actually do a tracking on your parcel as well, Beth and Aqua, and it said that the parcel was actually in United States and with customs. So hopefully very soon that gets released to you. I'm hoping just before Christmas. That would be nice, but if not, then it's going to be just after or early January. Dorothy's got a parcel coming through to America as well, so I assume that's going to be January, because that's not even hit customs at all yet. So I'm hoping it's January on that one. And yes, so what have I got in other news? We've talked about Lou's Brews. We've talked about me going down to Plymouth. We've talked about the meetup and camping expeditions. Oh, the back machine. Yes, I wanted to have a chat to everybody about that. So, for all those that know, obviously I'd been suffering with the sciatica and I was on a crutch. There's no crutch now, so I do have to still potentially have it for another month just in case, but I'm taking it nice and steady, making sure that I don't have to use it. But yeah, basically the good news, the back machine is actually working. It's a 3-in-1 heat, massage and vibration technology, and it's working really, really well. Now I will say that I've used it 4 days now, and even though it's working, there is one thing that you need to know about it if you are going to purchase one of those machines. Always ensure that the actual plate is in the center and that you lay exactly how you're supposed to do, because it is high frequency vibration, so obviously the machine will move from the plate. So don't move, because if you move, it misaligns the machine, and then the vibration will actually cause you back pain. So say, take care, Steve. Have a good day, and I hope you have a video up very, very soon. It'd be nice to see that one again. I'll make sure I set my alarm so I'm awake. But yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Steve. Hey, so yeah, that we'll talk about that one in a second, Lou. So yeah, the bike machine, highly recommend it. It doesn't matter what brand you go for, just make sure it's fully lined up. So if it's like that on your bike, that's fine. If it's like that, it's wrong, and it's going to actually start to hurt your back. But make sure that it's lined up. Mine wasn't lined up yesterday. It had moved a tiny bit, and unfortunately this morning it made it so it was slightly more difficult to walk than normal. So just keep it lined up and it should keep you well. They say to use it for 2 weeks and you should be good. Continue using it daily and you should be okay for quite a while at that point. So the problem with Lincolnshire, it's flatlands. There's not as many places to magnet fish in that area. But if we was meeting up just to do a camp out, I do actually know some very good camping places. Good morning, John. Hope you're doing well. The problem is as well with everybody meeting, it has to be a place where there's train station or where there's a National Express coach link. Both myself and David are not driving, so it would be very, very difficult for us to get anywhere without the train or National Express coach. So the meetups would have to be closer to somewhere where there's an actual coach station, or where there would actually be a rail link as well. As I say, I can actually do live. Nottinghamshire, I could potentially do that. I know plenty of places for camping meetups there. There's some bushcraft centres there as well. I'll put a poll up as well to Northampton or somewhere like that where people could potentially get to. Karen is in North Yorkshire. She's quite a way up the country, as is Mudlarking with Steve. So even for them to get to Sheffield would be 1.5 hours to 2 hour driving. Yep, there we are, Lou. So Margaret doesn't drive either. So if it's a meet-up in the south, myself, David and Margaret would have to be using public transport. So it would have to be National Express bus, which is a coach company, or a national rail to get us into the area. So I don't know. Yeah, that's understandable, Karen. So would you be okay, Karen, meeting up around, say, like Knaresborough or Halifax, somewhere up there where I could actually get public transport to? So Knaresborough, okay, yeah, we could potentially arrange that. Mudlarking with Steve's up that way, so we could definitely arrange a meet up there for sure. I know Mudlarking with Steve would be up for a meet up. He knows the history of the area. He's shown us some very impressive caves in the area, and I've never been, so it's somewhere that we could go to. And how would you feel, Karen, about if I went live with Steve as well? Potentially bring City Steve as well. You could actually chat to people if you wanted to, through like how we are doing now, or basically if you wanted to come on a live, you could do that as well. Yeah, I know that, Lou. So the thing is, we're all basically on public transport, but if I did go live, you don't have to be on camera. Same when I meet yourself, Lou. We can just sit, we can have a chat, and then if I'm live, you can basically be there in the chat as well, talking to anybody that's there that want to ask you questions and things, or just general chit chat. That's fine, Karen. As you know, it took me quite a long time to be camera friendly as well, and look where I am now, 2,720 odd subscribers. So again, there will be a give back when I get to 2,750. I think I'm only about 13 away from that, to be honest. So there's definitely going to be a Christmas give back, and then there'll be another one, as I say, soon after. So that should be a nice thing. But yeah, background absolutely fine. As I say, if people want to ask, it can be just on the screen like it is now. So it'd just be really nice to see you. And for those that don't get to meet you in person, they can be there on the live, just like when I met David and I did the film. When I see David next time, we are going live together. So people can have a chat to David as well. And I'm going to be showing David the editing as well. Same with when I'm down south. If anybody wants to speak, they can speak to anyone I'm with at the time. So what would probably be best, Lou, is because like I say, I don't know how to Zoom. I've never done a Zoom call. It would be best if basically we throw ideas out, and then we discuss it on a private live. I could set up a live for just the people wanting to meet up, and send people the links out and a time, and then we could just basically be here sorting it out that way, and then it could just be done in private. Yeah, again, that's something we can sort out, Lou. So if we can get David down there as well, then basically we can do a video down there as well, and then we can get you on the speaker at least. Good morning, Raspberry Hedgehog. Hope you're doing well. I just posted the wedding ring this morning for what I'm having. It's a nice black fire opal, rose gold and meteorite stone. So that's on as a short on the YouTube for people to see that. Yep, okay, Lou. So what we'll do, as I say, you've got my email. We can talk through there, and we can actually sort out a meetup as well. Anybody on here would be really, really glad to meet up with anybody. So, like I say, we can sort it out, and if we can meet up and go from there. Oh, now that's an even better idea, because at least with the Premier Inn, we've got comfort and washing facilities, so that would be a good thing. I'll discuss things with David. Obviously, it's all down to finance, and when we can actually get there. So we'll definitely do that. Can we have Raspberries link up as well, please? Definitely a respected member of the community. So, hello, Melody. I like to use channel names, but hello anyway. Sweet Lou. So, there you are, folks. I'm going to be arranging also a meet up with Lou and with David. There will be some sort of video come out of it. Thank you, Lou, for posting Raspberries link up. Really appreciate that. So, actually, you know what? Raspberry is well known in the community. Definitely a friendly person. Definitely a person to be trusted. So, I'm going to do that. So, Raspberry, as I say, totally safe. I totally recommend that you're there. So, you've got a wrench. There's no problem on that one. So yeah, it's going to be Black Fire Opal. I've always loved opal. Opal's a birthstone. Fire opals are a very expensive stone. So that's what I'm going for. Black Fire Opal. It's more a reddish burgundy colour, but with the rose gold and the silver meteorite, it's stunning. You know, to be honest, I wish I was wearing that ring now, but obviously I've got to wait. But it is what it is. Good, Lou. I'm really glad to hear that. And like I say, hopefully you'll be on the Christmas Day live, because I am doing give backs. So those give backs will be available to anybody subscribed all around the world. So Aqua, if you're free, if you drop in, that is going to be entering you into the give backs as well. It's basically subscribe members that's in on the chat on the day, and we'll see what's what. But there'll definitely be some silver in there, stickers, mudlark finds, things like that. The wedding isn't going to be until the 23rd of November 2026. Obviously, we've got to get Deneen over here. That's going to take some time. We've got to apply for permits, wedding venue, things like that. So it's a lot of time. That's why we said we'd actually get married the day that I said that we'd become engaged. So it sort of becomes our wedding anniversary as well. Really do appreciate that, Lou. Really do. Like I say, I'm doing the live Christmas Day 1 p.m. UK time. There is a 5 to 6 hour time difference. So I'm 5 to 6 hours in front of USA time zones. So anybody that's there, really appreciate you. As I say, you're all my family, you're all my friends. So it really does mean a real lot that I can say hello to people and be there for people. So that's what I want to do. Oh, I know, time flies extremely quickly. But yeah, we've just got to sort out visas, passports, wedding venue. We've not even sorted that yet. And Deneen's ring's got to be inscribed as well, and then it's going to be sent to her. The company that I'm going to be using, they're custom making Deneen's ring. So there's a lot to do, you know. But yeah, Danine's lovely, and I know that she's looking forward to being here as well. So she gets to meet people when she's here. She's got a lot of UK friends, so she'd like to meet up with them. And anybody that's here in this community as well. So what we do is every 2 years we'd go back to USA, meet up with the family in Alaska, and then basically go from there and travel around. I have been invited over gold prospecting in Montana as well. Obviously I've got to go back to Tennessee. I've got to go to Oklahoma and Ohio. So it means that we get to do a few different states. So that would be really nice. Rochester is a place I'd actually like to go to. I'd love to see the old castle there as well. That's a lot of history. If you want to arrange it for Rochester, we can do that for sure. That's not a problem. And like you say, it's a busy place so that you can actually have services that you need, tea rooms, things like that. Could just have a general walk around, get behind the scenes of me doing video recording, and then potentially a live as well. I just had a little robin fly by. Really looking forward to you and Beth being here as well, Aqua. I do appreciate it because it will be quite early over there. So, like I say, you're a brother to me for sure. It's definitely going to be a very, very busy year. Like I say, I've got to move in between all that time. I just want to be somewhere that I can actually find new things, do new tours, new places. Take care, Margaret. Have a good day. We're signing out in about 7 minutes. Wishing you very, very good season's greetings to you as well. So, Lou, shall I actually bring the earbuds and go live that way instead? Then I can just turn out the sound. Oh, bless you. But yeah, it's going to be quite exciting. As I say, Christmas Day, I will be doing that subscriber give back for those that's regularly here. And then very soon when I hit the 2,750, I'm not too far away from that. When I hit 3,000, there will be a major giveaway. There'll be magnets, metal detector equipment, gold prospecting equipment. That's an amazing milestone to aim for. So that's going to be something really quite special on that one. There'll be a bit of everything. Pay dirt, gemstones, fossils, you name it, it'll be there. Well, that's a good thing though, isn't it, Lou? I'd say it is. So, but yeah, definitely looking forward to meeting up with Aqua as well. For a start, I've heard it's very nice food over there. and I know for a fact to definitely be looked after in Ohio. Good, friendly people, and what a better thing to do than be overdoing something that I'd actually like to do. Good morning, Red. Hope you're doing well. So, lots going on. The channel's definitely evolving. As I say, I will be able to magnet fish, bottle mudlark, maybe bottle dig again next year once the back's improved, and obviously the town tours, and we'll go from there. So could someone please drop Red's link as well? As I say, everybody is welcome here. Just we've got the moderators here because they do the actual job of looking after the channel. That's the only reason why not everybody is moderated. Even Mr. Neen, she was a moderator and she's on a 9-hour time difference with myself and couldn't make it into the lives often. She actually requested to have her wrench removed, so even my own partner hasn't got a wrench. But I respected her wishes, and basically she said she didn't want to be a moderator because she couldn't dedicate the time. It's getting there, isn't it? You know. So I've just got to shave down here a bit more, start to look after it a bit, but during winter it keeps me nice and warm. So, but Aqua, I'm looking forward to hearing you play the national anthem again. I've heard you play it before. Really loved that on the guitar there. And next year, as we know, America 250 years. That's definitely got to be something to be celebrated for sure. So I'm going to be bringing people 250-year anniversary medallions as well. It's important, you know. So I definitely want to hear you play the national anthem when I'm over there. For sure. That's got to be done. He certainly is, isn't he, Raspberry? So Lou said she's breaking out the Splinter Cake Christmas Day. So I guess we've all got that to look forward to. So that's something different. $12:45. Okay, Aqua, I'm going to put a time watch on that. So you're Eastern, that's 5 hours for me. Okay, I'll keep a watch out for that one. So 12:45. Yeah, 5:45 UK time. Aqua's going to be on. Have you got a link ready for that one, Aqua? If you've scheduled it out. If you have, post it up. And hopefully we'll get a few people to come across and see you. But I've definitely got you and Beth. I've also got Miss Dorothy a 250-year anniversary medal. Well, medallion. Some silver coloured, some's gold coloured. They're not of that actual metal, but they look nice. And some are enamelled as well. Splinter Yule Cake, or Yule Log. So no, I don't think that's going to work out, Lou. Might be a bit burnt. Bless you. It is. It's. I'll just show you again. Very foggy here. It's starting to lift a bit, but if I just slightly come over this way, it is very foggy over there. I've got some very nice shots of the birds on the lake in the fog, so those will be out between now and New Year's Day. No problem, Aqua, but I'll be there for sure on that one. So for those that don't know, Aqua Donkey Prospecting does do lives on a Sunday as well, a bit later on. And for those that wasn't here earlier, that's something I found today. It's either a cow or a bison tooth. It's at least 500-600 years old, but it could be as old as 1,000 or 2,000 years. And I found that down in that creek there. So it just shows there's some nice bits still around. But yeah, that creek, I've cleared it 3 miles. There's no trash in that whatsoever. There's the occasional fossil, tiny bits of pottery if you come across it, and then the occasional fossil finds as well. So it's really cool. And I did actually find this as well. So this is where a wooden timber would have been, a building support, and that's a stone peg basically to stop the wood rotting. Perfectly cut. Stone doesn't form like that naturally, and you can see it's got cut marks on that side. And that's a stone peg. That's going to be over 1,000 years old. That could be as old as 3,000 years, back to the Bronze Age. So this is what stopped your wood from rotting in a building support back in the days when everyone lived in wooden houses. So there is still a few things to find, very interesting things at that. Thanks, Beth, appreciate that. Right then, folks, it's starting to rain here. It did say it was forecast and it was going to come in. The fog is starting to drop a bit more that way. So I'm going to sign off in a moment. I'm going to get back home where I can keep nice and dry and warm. Obviously, I don't want to be out too long in the fog because it can cause illness. So I certainly wouldn't want breathing respiratory problems from that. So I'm going to say, don't forget that Aqua is live later on, 12:45 Eastern Standard Time USA. So that's going to be 5:45 UK time. Have a look out for that one. And as I said, anybody celebrating Solstice Day, Yuletide, have a very good day today. And I've got a video coming out on Wednesday as a premiere at 7 PM. And I will next be live on Thursday, 1 PM UK time, which is 7 o'clock in the morning USA Central and Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all have a very, very good day. And if I don't see you before Christmas, I'm wishing everybody a Merry Christmas as well. It's been lovely speaking to you all. And I'd like to say thank you for everyone for being here. So I'm just letting everybody say the greetings and the farewells. Much love to each and every one of you. You all mean the world to me, as I know you do to everybody in here. As I say, you're all pillars of the community and you're all respected. So have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you all soon. Bye for now, everyone. Take care.